Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Ivan Temlikov, Chief Human Marketer of RazorSharpDigital.com, a human marketing agency that helps brands forge digital governance through human-to-human convergence. This is episode 2 dose of the Biz Grind. Really excited to be back here shooting another episode. Here's 3 things I want to cover on this episode. 1, I want to talk about regret. 2, I want to talk about strategy. And 3, I want to talk about fluff. So let's talk about the first one, regret. This past weekend, my wife and I ventured out to Central Illinois to visit her family. And her grandfather, who is now in his 70s, this is a gentleman who has experienced quite a bit in his lifetime. He's also a vet as well. He has served in the services as well, particularly in the U.S. Navy. So he's gone abroad and seen quite a few things in his days. And the one thing in the midst of one of our conversations that I kept hearing is a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda. A lot of discussion about, I wish I would have done this, I wish I would have done that. Guys, regret is probably one of the worst things that you can feel in business, knowing, especially later on down in life, that you had the opportunity or you had the drive, you had the will to do something and you didn't do it. That is probably one of the most frustrating things that'll eat you from the inside out. So don't have any regret. Just be very forefront, go out, go with your intuition and do the things that you want to do. The second thing, to be more precise, I want to talk about a strategy. Today, in 2016, as it stands in business, you have to have a strategy. What I mean by that is that you can't just slap things on the wall and hope that it's going to be successful. And here's what I mean by that is, with me, with Razor Sharp Digital, we're a service-based company. So with us, we get to see a lot of, well, what if we do this? What if we do that? Clients want to throw money at a problem and hope that it resolves itself, right? And they hope that it'll equate to a solution. That's just not how it works. And here's why: is today's consumer is a lot more intelligent, a lot more sophisticated, and a lot more informed. So strategy is imperative to help you propel and penetrate in the business marketplace. So do put forth an initiative in putting together a volume strategy that's going to have that's going to pay off long-term dividends for you. And the third thing I want to talk about is the fluff. Now, being in the marketing industry, I see a lot of this, and you have to be very, very cautious. All right. If you're a provider, or if you're seeking a provider, also if you're seeking services, make sure you put forth your due diligence and inspect thoroughly the services that are being provided. Here's what I mean by that: is in my earlier days in working with boutique agencies, especially, I've seen a lot of these agencies put forth, this very fluffy type of agreement just for the sake of getting the business. And I absolutely get it. But here's the thing: in the long run of things, is you don't want to be providing a disservice to your clients simply because you put fluff in an agreement just so you could win that piece of business. I get it. It's about the cash flow. It's about getting money in. But in the long term, if you're doing a disservice, you are ultimately deteriorating the customer experience, which is probably the single most important thing when it comes to business. So again, regret, strategy, and no fluff, guys. This was episode 2 of the Biz Grind. Thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Ivan Temlikov from Razor Sharp Digital. Stay tuned tomorrow for a new episode.